everyone, and welcome to another edition of SMU Soccer Insider. I'm Ray Canterbury. A good week for the men as they travel to Huntington, West Virginia to take on Marshall. The Ponies showed why they're the cream of the crop in Conference USA as they scored a 3-0 victory. SMU is now 7-2-2 overall, and they are at number 4 in this week's Soccer America poll. SMU head coach Ellis Hyman on the win over Marshall and about how this team is coming together.
Well, I'll tell you, Ray, I thought it was a great win for us. You know, it was our first win on the road, so we were talking about that. You know, we've tied a couple games on the road, and so it was a great win for us. Playing a conference game at Marshall, they had a great crowd, and they're a very good team. So to come away with a 3-0 score, getting a shutout, getting Steve Sambo back, Scott Geppert scored in probably the first 15 seconds he was on the field. And it turned out to be a good result for us. But injuries have been a big issue, and I think some of the players are stepping up. We've had players that have, like I said to you the last time, we've asked players to give 10% more, and we get the result like we did against Marshall. I think Chad Ballman has done a great job for us, a freshman, a player that's come in that we didn't expect to have a lot of playing time his first year. Instead, now he's starting for us. Other players are stepping up. You know, we've got a good rotation up front with Dane, Richard, and Scott Geppert, and even Panas coming in playing some for us. But I think the strength of our team right now is our midfield, and as long as we can keep finding ways of scoring goals, I think we'll be a good team.
Coming into Saturday's match, Marshall had only lost one match at Sam Hurd Field. 1,223 spectators were in attendance for this one. Let's go to the highlights. SMU's second road game of the Conference USA schedule had the Ponies traveling east to meet the thundering Herd of Marshall. A good crowd was on hand to support the home squad, which came in at 7-3-1 overall and 1-0-0 in conference play. Careless passing by Marshall in their defending third saw SMU nearly punish the Thundering Herd for a mistake in the 18th minute as Danny Saintis picked up a loose ball left to the frame and almost beat Marshall goalie Craig Ratanamorn to the near post. 5 minutes later, junior forward Scott Geppert would beautifully score his second goal of the year as he sent the ball far post and found netting. Saintis would notch his 5th assist on the play. With a 1-0 lead, the Mustangs wanted more, and in the 31st minute, junior midfielder Bruno Guarda stole a ball in the final third, broke free, and just missed, giving SMU the 2-0 advantage. However, Adrian Chavanes would give the Ponies a 2-goal lead in the 37th minute. The Mustangs executed a perfect switch to Chavanes on the right side. The senior took it from there as he scored his first goal of the year. SMU came out in the second half determined to hold the clean sheet. Even when Marshall had chances to score, the swarming Mustangs defense wouldn't budge. The Mustangs closed the scoring in the 85th minute as a foul at the top of the 18 gave SMU the opportunity for a dangerous free kick. Junior defender Ryan Mirsky stepped up and banged home a sizzler to the near post. It was Mirsky's third goal of the year and the second off a set piece. That goal by Mirsky was his second of the year. In all of 2006, Mirsky scored 1 goal. Mirsky talks about the win over Marshall and about how the team is starting to regain the form that saw them beat up on Virginia earlier this year.
The win over Marshall was a struggle because the 3-0 score didn't really predict the game. I mean, we got 2 good goals in the first half, and they pretty much gave it to us the whole second half. And that's the whole practice this week, is trying to focus on what we're struggling with in our defense and how people are just playing terrible soccer and getting opportunities. And they pounded us in the second half, and we just came away with a win and got lucky, basically. Yeah, I think we are. I mean, everyone's coming together. Instead of having the injuries, we're having the people step in and now contribute the way that Coach wants us and that the players around him want us to. And, I mean, the people that come in like Chad and Lopez got back in, and they're playing good, and Richard Oliva playing good soccer, and everyone's clicking now. We're all on the same page.
The engine that makes the SMU motor run is junior midfielder Bruno Guarda. Guarda has 4 goals and 6 assists this season to lead the team. He talks about the win over Marshall and about his role on this team.
First of all, we had a great win on Saturday against Marshall. It was a very important win. We had to had that W to be up there in the conference. They have a couple of fans up there, around 1,000 or so. So it was a very good crowd against us. We came out strong and we played our soccer, and we came out with the win. My role in this team is to make sure our pace is up there, make sure our forwards are always effective, and always helping the defense too.
SMU assistant coach Tim McClements talks about the value of Guarda to this team and about how they're starting to play with confidence.
Well, I mean, he's the glue that keeps everything together. I think the thing that impresses me the most about Bruno is that not only is he a great attacking threat, but he works on both sides of the ball. And he's the kind of guy that you want leading your team, because he does all the little things, does them well, and does them with passion. He spends time working on the little things and making himself better. In fitness running, he's always at the beginning of the pack. And, in technical exercises, he's always the one pushing himself to get better, and that's why he's one of the best players.
The Mustangs finish out Conference USA play with 3 of 5 at home. Coach Hyman and McClements talk about the team finishing out the remainder of their schedule strong.
I think the thing that we're really focusing on is defending. Can we stop teams from scoring? And if we can stop teams from scoring, I think we're talented enough to find a way to score goals. So we're focusing on that. And then we're just focusing on enjoying the season, just getting better every game. As I mentioned to players the other day, coaches always want to win, players always want to win, but I think it's more important that we just get better. So that's our focus.
Well, one thing is health. We've had quite a few players banged up this year, and fortunately for us, we've had some young players step up into valuable positions and have done a great job, Chad Bauman being one of them. But we also need consistency, and just to continue to get better. Every day get better, improve at the little things. Obviously losing a striker with Paulo and losing a defender with Leone, excuse me. It was a great loss. But, as a team, we've kind of collectively made the difference, and we just got to keep getting better.
A pair of home games for SMU this week as UAB comes to town Wednesday night for a CSTV match. Sunday afternoon, it's Florida International at Westcott Field. One other note before we go, SMU head coach Shellis Hyman will truly be honored this Saturday night at Pizza Hut Park as he will be enshrined into the Texans Credit Union Walk of Fame. Coach Hyman talks about that honor.
Oh, of course, it's a fantastic honor. They're honoring me as a person in Dallas that have committed 24 years for the improvement of soccer, for the state of soccer. But I'm the one that's being honored, following in the footsteps of so many fantastic, extraordinary people. I think it's a fantastic honor for myself, for my family, and for SMU.
Congratulations, Coach. I'm Ray Canaveri. This has been another edition of SMU Soccer Insider. Until next time, so long, everyone.